So here's our real game situations broken down by this portion of the season. So you can't see it, but it basically says that in the red zone, this is how many first down situations we get. So we plan our practices accordingly. Calculate the number of plays. Calculate them in the field zone, whereabouts in the field you are, the down and distance situation, and make sure that you practice your corresponds to the amount of time, a number of plays that you run in specific areas and zones. So our run offense, we're going to have inside run. This is all football stuff. We don't have to go through it. Drop back pass. We got to make sure that we do lots of different things. That again, if we're looking at our offense, attack the defense across broad front. Defend the whole field. All right, our offensive identity. First of all, the first thing is make sure that you have a series of plays that is your offensive identity. All right, that your players have confidence in, that you can hang your hat on and say, this is what we do and this is what we do well. And this at University of Western Ontario, it's our power series. Our fullback leads, our guard pulls around. Let me use the remote in a while. So off of that play, now, fullback motion, same situation, same action. Now we're running guards pulling, and now we're pulling the ball, and we're throwing the ball downfield. Same motion, fullback attacking the line of scrimmage, running back, and now we're throwing, all right, quarterbacks running reverse, away, taking off with the football. Throw quick. Run this direction. Same action. Fullback lead. Quarterback's fake. Off. Going away opposite side of the field into the end zone. Now we're running the fake, and now we're screening the ball back away to the same side that we're faking on. So we're going to attack the defense with the same action a lot of different ways. Let's skip. Why is that not showing up there? Always technical. See it up there? It's not very big, is it? How's that? can see it? One thing is our video coordinator gave me specific instructions. How's that? You can see most of it anyways. Okay, game day play cards. So now we're implementing the game plan. We have game cards that we have. But if we've done a good job of preparing, we've done a good job of analyzing it, then the play cards that we have and that we're using on the sidelines with the different situations are as a reference only. You don't have a lot of time. Masami already talked about that we have a very short time in order to make that decision. These reference cards are what I use sometimes in between series to go through my cheat sheets. All right, to go through, but in the examination, he's got to be here, it's got to be automatic. These are for between the things, and gives you a little bit of reassurance that you have play cards in your pocket if you need them. Okay, so this one's pretty much, it lays out the plays in specific zones. So if I'm really yelling at the official and I'm having a hard time keeping my emotions in check, Masami, if I'm getting after the officials and I got to make a play call, I can switch, go, okay, we're on the 35-yard line, left hash, here's the play. This is what we've worked on all week. Okay. Don't be predictable. Okay? Prevent your opponent from ever knowing what you're going to do in specific situations. The definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and over and hoping for a different result. Get the ball to the best athletes. Get your ball, make your playmakers, get them in the football game. Force the defense to stop your best athletes. So come up with plans and ways in order to get the ball to your best athletes. In this case, beginning of the season, our quarterback was fast, and the defense wasn't prepared for him. Same opponent, opening game. Though it looks like the same play, it's all run out of different formations and different motions. So these plays were all in the span of about 5 minutes in the game. So in a close game, 3 big touchdowns by our quarterback turned the football game around. Okay, I think what happens is the video just causes it to freeze. The next one is use your best plays. So make the defense stop your best plays. Don't stop them yourself. It's important for us to be able to adapt and modify what we're doing. At the same time, we have to make sure that the defense stops what we do and we don't stop ourselves. Sometimes what happens in a game, you're successful on a certain play, and you run it in different situations, and you think the defense is going to adjust, so you overcoach. Make sure that you make the defense, force the defense to stop your best plays. The next thing we're going to do is set our plays up. Make sure that we've run the similar plays, and I showed the power series, but we set plays up, set big plays up, so that we work on setting those plays up that we know are going to work down the line. So we know we're going to try to set up a big play or scoring opportunity. And so our play calling suggests that we're going to give up something, right, to make sure that we can force the defense to stop that play, to set something bigger up that we're going to use later in the game. The next thing is to adapt, be able to adapt and modify what you're doing. And in American football, we're constantly getting information. So we have our game plan, we've practiced our game plan, we've implemented it throughout the week. And now we go into the game and the defense is doing something different or unique. So the one advantage we have in American football, we have lots of coaches. We got a need to make sure we give them something to do on game day. So in every single play, we are going to have our coaches with an assigned sheet that this is what you're going to look at in this specific situation. That Coach Wilson, you're going to look at the backside contained. Coach Lecky, you're going to look at the free safety and decide where he plays. Every single coach on offense has a specific responsibility to look at and what the defense. Don't watch the game. I tell our players the same thing. You have a responsibility to execute in that game plan. Make sure you're not a spectator. Same with the coaches. Don't watch the play. Wait, you can watch that the next day on the video or on TV. Watch your responsibility and get feedback. What we also do is we use still photography. So we will take still pictures of the fronts and print them off and send them down to the sidelines to be able to go through them. The other thing is, after every series, even though I'm the head coach and I kind of want to watch what our defense is doing, I need to get with the offense and to go to each position coach and say, what did you see? And then get to our players and say, listen, give me some feedback. I need to know what you're seeing out there. This is what the coach just said the defensive end on the backside is doing. How do you see it? Are you capable of running this play? I need to know if you can't block the defensive end by yourself. It's not. I'll find out on the film tomorrow. So don't say everything was blocked up fine, coach. I'm not sure what went wrong. Just tell me what happened, and that if you can't physically do your job, then we'll scheme around it. So I need to get all that input all the time to make the best decisions the next time. So you're constantly reevaluating. The other thing you need to do is we've gone through these tendency lists, what the defense is going to do. And so what we need to be able to do is to take that information and now change, are the tendencies what we saw all week in practice, in a game film? If they're not, then we have to be able to adapt and change our play call and thinking. The other thing we do offensively is we script the plays to start the game. We come up with set plays that we know we're going to run these 10 plays sometime in the first quarter. And we'll set the formations, we'll set the motions, and we'll set it so everyone knows what they're looking for. We've planned the plays together with the team. We've practiced those set plays. And we know that in the first quarter, we're going to run these 10 plays. And we're going to run them so you don't be surprised. They're a packaged play. They'll come in, and we all know what we're looking for. And we're looking for what's the reaction to this motion, this formation. Because if this play doesn't work, it will set something up for another play to be worked later. So we script those first down plays. Easy decision when we know that it's already scripted and we made those decisions in practice the week before.